If you're getting less hashtag impressions on your Instagram account and you're thinking you have a shadow ban, I'm going to break down the 3 ways that people see less hashtag impressions and how to solve that and recover your account, get your engagement back to normal. So let's do this. So before we get started, the first thing I want to mention is that in my opinion, I haven't really seen that most cases of when people think they have a shadow ban to actually be a shadow ban. What's normally happening is that they're just not getting the impressions that they want to see, but they're still getting some hashtag impressions. And what a shadow ban is, or what it's theorized to be, is that your hashtags don't work at all. So if you're seeing some hashtag impressions, maybe you're seeing even in the low hundreds, but you're just seeing less than what you're used to, I wouldn't say that you actually have a shadow ban, although you may have some kind of restriction on your account that we can get removed. And that's essentially what people are talking about. So the shadow ban term gets thrown around really easily out there, and a lot of times people don't actually have one. So the first 2 things that I'm going to give you here, the first 2 suggestions, are actually not related to a shadow ban. It's the things that it's related to solving the problem that a lot of people actually have when they think they have a shadow ban. And the third one that we'll talk about is for people that actually have a legit ban on their account. I'm going to show you a way that you can instantly remove any kind of, restrictions that you have on your hashtags. And this is something that I haven't really seen much else on YouTube. So get excited. It's a real quick fix to get your account engagement back. But the first major way is the least common, and that is you're using unrelated hashtags. And what that means is that you're doing posts that maybe you're posting a fitness workout and you're doing hashtag Trump 2020 and hashtag Biden 2020 just because they have a lot of traffic on them right now. So you're doing those tags just because it's going to get you impressions or whatever. You have that kind of mindset behind it, and you're doing tags that aren't related at all. And when someone sees in their feed a post that is being shown to them because they follow a certain hashtag and it's not related, if they click on the 3 dots at the top right of the post and click don't show for this hashtag, it actually makes the entire group of tags stop working. So this is the least common way. For people who at least listen to my show, that you should be using related hashtags by now. But if you have still been using just whatever hashtags out there, this could be the issue for you. The second major way that people see less hashtag impressions is everyone's least favorite thing to address as a possible solution. But if your content isn't keeping up with what Instagram is expecting to see nowadays, and it's not really evolving over time, like it's very common for people to tell me, hey, I'm not getting the amount of hashtag impressions that I'm used to getting, and I'm posting the same content as I always have. And sometimes that could be the issue, is that you're not improving your content over time. So just knowing that content creators out there are always raising the bar, you need to always be raising your own bar on yourself and always striving to put out better and better content so that you can keep your engagement up. But what I would encourage you to do, if you're not seeing hashtag impressions and you want to go into a specific post to see why it's not, I would go into each individual hashtag after you do a post within the first couple hours of you posting it. And I would also do this about 6 to 12 hours after you posting it as well, and see if you're ranking on any of the hashtags that you're even trying to post on. And if you're not, I would look at what some of the top hashtags or the top posts are on those hashtags that you're trying to rank on, and see the quality and level of content that they're producing. Then just be very real with yourself. Are you getting, even close to this level of content or this level of value that is being packed in the post? It doesn't necessarily mean, video editing is awesome. The camera effects are great. They have like a high quality camera. I'm not talking about that stuff as much as if you're humor based, are you keeping up with the humor and the relatability of the top trending memes? If you are fitness based, are you putting out the quality and the amount of value in your posts as some of the other trending posts? And just kind of have a real moment with yourself, because that is one of the most common solutions, is just your content isn't really keeping up to rank on the hashtags. Because if you have great content and okay hashtags, you'll get more hashtag impressions than if you had okay content and perfect hashtags. It's just that if the content doesn't rank on the tags, they won't work. So know that it can be your tags that you're doing wrong, and maybe you're using the same tags that you always have and it's trended well for you before, so you're not sure why it's not working, then don't be afraid to place the blame on the content, because it never hurts to improve your content, even if that not be your problem in this case. And that's just always the name of the game on Instagram. But there's a lot of cases where people like to blame something wrong with the algorithm, where they actually do have a solvable problem and they just need to up level their content. And that is something that you can do. So please know that you can take that as, your responsibility to get better at content creation and have some fun with it, because it's a great way to keep up on Instagram. The third major reason is because you use a banned or a hidden hashtag. And whenever I see a legit, what I consider a shadow ban, like someone's account that is actually hindered from Instagram from something they didn't get a notification from Instagram, not like a like block or a comment block, they didn't get an account disabled, anything like that. All of those bans, by the way, Instagram will let you know. The shadow ban is the only one that's theorized to be some kind of restriction on your account that Instagram does not let you know about. And there's one way that I actually have seen people be significantly affected with their hashtag reach. And that is because you've used a banned or a hidden hashtag at this point. Now, up until, a few weeks ago when I found this new software, I was just going through each hashtag individually to see if they were banned. And this takes a long time, and most of them aren't, right? Most people aren't using hashtags that are borderline inappropriate and are likely to be banned. You're probably using a lot of very appropriate hashtags, and for some reason, one of them just happens to be hidden or banned at that time. Now, what that does is if you accidentally use one of these hashtags, it will make your entire group of tags stop working, and it will hinder your future posts as well. So what I like to use is this program called IQ Hashtags. I haven't found another program that does this exactly what I'm looking for. I found other programs out there that you can search hashtags to see if they're banned or not, but really that's the same thing as me going through each hashtag individually to see, if they are banned or not, and that just takes so long. So I'll hop in my computer here and show you. So here's what IQ Hashtags looks like. And it's got a lot of features apart from the one that we're going to use. And this one by far is the main feature that I would be looking at the software for. If it didn't have it, I probably wouldn't use it, honestly. However, the hashtag performance tool is also really useful because it will tell you if you were able to rank on the top 9 top posts for any hashtags. So you can really track your hashtag performance and see if you are getting a ton of impressions, which tag it's actually coming from. And that's super useful because that data isn't really available otherwise. So I would use this hashtags performance tool, but as far as getting the shadow ban lifted, you want to go to profile analysis and you want to go to the banned hashtags here. So you can actually see that these banned hashtags that I use, there's only 2 of them. There's Hustler and then Marketing Masterclass, both of which I would have never thought were banned. And currently it is October 2020, and you can see that I had used one in April 2020, and I used one in September 2019, October 2019, and February 2019, so almost 2 years ago. And I was never going to find these tags and go back through all of my posts and individually click on all 30 hashtags and find these ever. So what I was able to do, I went back through, I already deleted these, and it really helps your hashtag impressions just come right back. I've had a lot of people that listen to the podcast that have used this app and said that they were affected by the hashtag reach. Their hashtag reach was not really working. And as soon as they found the banned hashtags that they were using, which had been used like months ago, once they got those removed, then everything restored right away. So I hope the story is the same for you guys. And this is really something that is very useful to have this ban hashtags tool. Unfortunately, this is a paid app, but it's not much. I believe it's $19 a month, or you can get it for $12 a month if you do their yearly pay plan. But just for that feature alone, just coming on and using this for even the first month that you get it, just to go find if you have any banned hashtags and then delete them, and then even, get rid of the subscription if you want to, is totally worth it in my opinion, because if you don't have hashtags working for you, it's going to be really hard to grow an Instagram following organically just from posting, frequently. It's not really going to work if you don't have hashtags working for you. So I am going to keep mine up because I'm going to use the hashtag performance tool from now on, but I mostly just wanted to check out the ban hashtags. And I do think that if you are really suffering from an engagement block, it seems like that it is totally worth your $19 to go figure out where these banned hashtags are, go remove them. It's really going to help restore your account. So that's what I got for you guys in today's video. I hope that helps. If it does get your account back to normal, please send me a DM and let me know, or drop it in the comments below that it helped. If you need more help growing on Instagram in 2021 and beyond, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.